Casio SK-1 is a toy synthesizer with sampling capability that every kid in the 80s either wanted to have or had themselves. Featuring a total of 8 preset sounds and 11 rhythms, the keyboard is really built around the idea of being able to use the sampling feature and a weird synthesizing feature, which, again, Casio is strange.
Hey, you jerk! Hey, you jerk! Hey, you jerk!
So everybody probably remembers making this demo sound with the sample, which isn't able to be done as well with the SK-5 or later SK keyboards. The other thing you could do here is adjust the envelope and add portamento, and they are adding you know, real kind of elements to the sound making capabilities. Now, I have a huge amount of nostalgia for this keyboard. It was basically the first sampler I've ever played with, and I did have one of these hardwired into the audio system of my first car so that the co-driver could play keyboard alongside the radio. But nonetheless, this is still a fun keyboard. I also would say it's a toy. I really was hoping I could say and justify that this is an instrument worth keeping today, but not so much. Here we see the synthesis. It is allowing you to kind of change the wave a little bit, but not too much. And I have the portamento on, which is distracting a little bit. You can't really affect the portamento at all as far as time, which is kind of a downfall here. But nonetheless, as a toy, one got a lot of exposure to a lot of different elements of what synthesizers at the time could do. So in that case, I think it was really a great instrument to begin with, but not something I would recommend today being a valuable, you know, piece of equipment to have. So I was lucky enough to find one of these that was not butchered by the circuit bending craze of the early 2000s. These keyboards, as you can see, they do have a lot of kind of, you know, easy way for input and fun, and basically everybody had one, so they were ubiquitous. But these days they're becoming hard to find. I would recommend, if you want one as a novelty, get one. They're still available for around $100. I found this one far cheaper, but I was lucky. The rhythms in this keyboard and the overall chord changes you can do are pretty minimal, and you know, while some of the rhythms might sound good, they're not very well controlled compared to other Casio keyboards. So I find it like almost unendearing how difficult it is to make anything flexible. But I guess for an 8-year-old in 1985, this would have been great. So this is a synth you may have not known you didn't need. It is a lot of novelty, it's a lot of fun, and if you did own one, nostalgia kind of supersedes needs in a lot of ways. I totally get it. And if you do find one for very cheap, it is a good
toy to play with, but it is really a toy. I'd like to say that you can do more with it than you can. Same is true for the SK-5. Great for 5 minutes of punching around on the keys and sampling some stuff and having fun with the kids, but really not a great keyboard. So, I would invest the money in other systems or VSTs if you're looking for better sampling equipment. You certainly can get it for far less. So please do like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, or even if you didn't, I hope you still subscribe. Thank you.